We've become too fixated on cities, in my view, particularly in the UK, where a lot of people do not live in cities. They may work in cities, but we work flexibly these days. And it's essential that we learn from the way in which technology has been deployed effectively in a dense urban environment like a city, and we can apply it for the spaces in between. So we can apply it for wherever we happen to be living, working, travelling, whether it is for business or for pleasure. And at the moment, I think we're missing some real opportunity, particularly in empowering regions across the UK that otherwise would miss out, I think, on some of the technology opportunity for social and business value. The connections between data and the things that connect systems together, really important. My concern is that we do not have a shortage of data. Big data is here. There is more data than we know what to do with. And there is also exponential growth in the things that are generating data, sensors, IoT, wearable tech, whatever it might be. The problem is, what are we going to do with it? How can we use this data and turn it into information that is valuable for policy, for business, for whatever purpose that we might want? And at the moment, the tools, the intellectual thinking and our capability are somewhat limited, I think, in that area, much more than in the technology innovation itself. The biggest challenges, I think, lie in the pace of technology change. So it's a real opportunity, and we're seeing at a conference like this some enormous innovation, entrepreneurial thinking around technology itself. Our ability to keep pace with this, I think, is a problem. I think it's a societal problem. So technology can save the planet, it can save lives, it can make us richer, healthier, better, looking after our families, but it can also do the reverse. We need to keep pace with the potential of technology, managing that potential in a way that genuinely delivers value and improvement, doesn't expose us to unintended risks or consequences. A lack of connectivity for all of us as individuals, but also for communities, is a real issue. And most of us these days have smartphones. There aren't many people actually that don't have a smartphone, but if you've not got the connectivity, then you can't engage with these new digital services, whether they're from the public sector or whether they're commercial services, as well as us. And that holds you back as an individual. It shuts off jobs, it shuts off skills, and it shuts off some of the financial benefits that you can get from transacting online. So I think connectivity is vital. I don't think it's just mobile. I think it's broadband, mobile, Wi-Fi, and any other means. And a colleague today was talking about the fact that there will always be some very hard to reach rural areas for which standard mobile coverage, 5G or 1G, will be difficult. Then we need to find alternatives. But there are also some very urban areas that don't have proper mobile coverage. There is no reason for that today, and that has to be a government priority, I think, to ensure that we fill those gaps that exist.